The actress Sophie Wilkerman has revealed that she pulled her kids out of school and put them somewhere else after their teacher brought iPads into the classroom.
It comes as One Parent's campaign group calls for under-16s to be banned from using smartphones. Now, is that really necessary? We're joined by two mums of two, Molly Kingsley from the campaign group Us for Them, and you say that smartphones are too addictive, and it's the smart bit of the phone, isn't it, that I know we're concentrating on. And author Gifty Enright, what a great name, Gifty. I love that name. Who also says, actually, that a ban is just simply unrealistic. Look, people might agree with both of you. You know, yes, they're addictive, but yes, it's completely unrealistic to expect us now to ban them for under-16s. What's your point?
Well, I think, you know, it's a complex area and I don't think we are saying just ban them from where we are outright. I think what we are saying is they have to be made safe or their supply has to be taken off the market for kids. And we see this very much like...
What do you mean made safe? I don't understand.
Well, at the moment you have a gateway, which is the phone, that hosts... is addictive in itself and has a whole load of features that are deliberately so. So this is addiction by design. It's in the hands, it's in the pockets of our kids, 24/7. You know, we know the stats on this are just awful. So 91%, according to an Ofcom report, 91% of 11-year-olds now own a smartphone, and the average time they spend on them is over 3 hours a day.
But have you ever tried to get a phone off a teenager?
No. So I
mean, seriously?
Yeah, no, impossible. Absolutely agree. So I think many parents feel really conflicted on this. So what we are calling for is a tobacco or gambling-style regulatory regime where we look again at all the restrictions on these products, because these are dangerous products and they've ended up in the hands of far too many kids.
It's interesting, isn't it, that the tech giants over in America don't allow their own children to have...
Bill Gates said you're not having a phone till you're 14.
Yeah. So what do they know that we don't know? I heard a headmaster of a high school in Suffolk yesterday on the radio, very interesting, saying that he had banned iPhones in his classrooms from 9 in the morning until 4 o'clock, whenever the bell goes.
Well, all smartphones, not just Apple ones, yes.
No, they're all smartphones, yeah. And he said that the alteration in the atmosphere and the mood of the school changed almost within 24 hours. He said kids were talking to each other, they were relating better, there was a happy atmosphere, as opposed to what generally happened in the dining hall at lunchtime, which was this. What? No. So she has a point, doesn't she?
Of course she has a point, but let's get real here. It is actually ludicrous to think that we can take the phones of the kids and everything will be fine. It doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work like that. We live in a digital age and we have to get digital literacy. And this is actually a parenting issue that we're trying to push onto the government. It's up to parents to teach their children boundaries. It's up to parents to teach their children time management. It's up to parents to teach their children to stand up to bullies and all those other things that we're blaming on social media. And so to think that you're going to get the government... I mean, the people on holiday, coming back off holiday, long trips in the car, that without a mobile phone to entertain the kids, marriages will be breaking down. So let's not get caught up in the issue of the tech. It is not the tech. And if it was the tech, we would all stop using the phones. Now, you have parents that are on their phone 24/7, and then they expect to take phones off their children. That
Molly,
is just not right.
Go on then. Gifty says you're outsourcing parenting responsibilities by a ban that is just a sort of blunt tool.
So, look, I agree with much of that, and I don't disagree that parents have a huge role here. I think, though, the evidence shows that parents are failing, and one of the reasons for that, actually, it's two main reasons. One is that we are failing, so we are all addicted to these things. So, you know, on average, I couldn't find the data for England, but on average, Americans check their phones 352 times a day. So we are hooked on this device, and, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Like, the kids are following our lead here. Like, that's what little kids do. I think the other factor is that we're addicted, so we're not teaching them. We need help, and it's become a cohort problem for the kids. So it's all very well saying, I will be the parent that gets my kid off social media, but actually if all the other kids are on their phones and they're all using the phones, then your kid is going to be excluded.
Yes, and it's not all bad. I mean, in surveys of young people themselves, I think there's a significant number who say that actually they feel more connected to their friendship group because they can speak to each other, you know, on their phones and so on. There is a positive social aspect to having a smartphone, isn't there? You know, lots of people who have lots of different problems. Find groups on Instagram and...
Yeah, these phones, they're learning aids, they're teaching aids, they're entertainment aids, right? They are a security aid. I mean, if you want your child to go to school, senior school, on their own, you need to be able to contact them. You need to be able to know where they are.
You've got the find a phone thing, so you know
right,
where they
and
are.
You know where there's a security thing.
Okay.
I mean, for the parents' mental health. And also, I mean, in Sweden, they had a study that they took the phones off the kids, high school kids, for a year. There was a ban. There was no improvement in their academic performance. So, again, we need to get with the programme.
We're going to have to go.
All right, thank you
It's
both.
a really interesting debate, though.
Yeah.
I have an 11-year-old, a 10-and-a-half-year-old, so it's
like I say, good luck with it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
thank you both very much.
Thank you so much. Really
All right.
interesting campaign, actually.